Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, hello and welcome to another Top 10 List show. It's nice to have you here. I'm very excited about today because not only do we have two really awesome guests, we have a co-host, a guest co-host today. So I'm super excited about that. I'm going to bring them into this in just a second. If you have not seen the Top 10 List show before, what we do is we get a couple of comedians together. They compile a list on a different subject each week, and then we have them compete to see who are going to get the most of their picks on a final top 10 list. We'll talk about the topic in just a second. It's nice to have everybody here. Tim is here. That's what I was going to say, is make sure you comment throughout the show because I can show them on here. So Tim says, I love the top 10 song. I like it too. Everyone's just saying hi to each other. Let's bring in all of our guests. Here we go. Please welcome today both Jack and Ruben. Jack is our special co-host today. Ruben is, don't pretend like the camera's frozen. We're
Ruben. Just sitting naturally.
We've got Ruben, who is competing against Ryan. Ryan is next to me, and I'm Brian. Nice to have everybody here. You can see right over there, our topic today is Mythical Creatures. So I'm super excited about that. Jack, how you doing?
I'm great. I saw a couple of comments saying they missed Sarah already. I don't know what I did wrong in the intro song, but I will keep working on it for this episode.
Yeah, if you could just iron that out as we move along.
Sure. Finger blasting, Harry Styles. So if you guys are looking for that, there it is.
You already covered the essentials. Yeah. Also, the like is that a real stash, Jack?
It is.
Okay, all right, very good. No
That's
explanation.
The test.
Tim says he loves you, so you're fine.
Tim says we. Tim speaks for all of us.
Pull on that stash myself to see if it's real.
Oh, you should?
I'm gonna have to verify with my own two fingers.
That's gross.
Go ahead.
All right.
It's kind of nice.
Sorry, I love just presenting a weird, slightly threatening vibe at the beginning of a show. So, there it is.
Let's check in. Ruben, you're one part of the Ruben and Jack cam, so you get your name up there. Yeah, that's good.
Hello.
Ruben, how are you?
I'm super great.
Yeah?
I'm ready to do this.
All right.
I've just eaten.
Okay.
We're so excited to have you on.
No, you're back on. You're fine. And then we'll go to the Ryan cam. Ryan, how are you, sir?
Very good. Super great. Haven't eaten.
All right. Now that we're all up, Jack, have you had any food? Oh, you know what? I didn't give you your own thing, but I'm going to do it.
Oh, thank you.
I did. Look,
yes.
I changed it. That is so cool. I'll bring it over here, though, so that way it'll fly in. There we go. So, Jack, how are you?
I have forgotten how to eat.
Okay, good. All right. Now we're all right. Let's get into the show. Here's how
Brian,
it works.
I'm sorry, before you start, have you eaten?
No.
Okay.
What did I have? I had food at some point. Oh, I had a sandwich earlier. No big deal, like a lunch meat. All right, let me explain how the game works. So, like we said, Mythical Creatures is going to be our top 10 list today. We are going to go back and forth and have Ruben and Ryan pitch their picks, and then at the number 10 pick, I am going to pick a winner out of the both number 10s, and then at number 9, Jack's going to pick a winner at the number 9 slot, and then at the 8 slot, we are going to have somebody in the audience pick. So if you'd like to vote right now, let us know so that we can tell, so that Jack can remember, because I won't, and we'll have you be our guest judge. Remember, at any time during the show, Ruben or Ryan, they can decide to use their switch, which means if they lose a round, they say switch and they win that round. Good? You guys are everyone's okay? Pitch them.
All right, yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Sarah says I trim my beard. I did. I don't like it this trimmy because it makes my face look fat.
No, hey, perish the thought.
No, it does. It's
Don't
okay.
talk about my friend like that.
Look, it's like skinny right here, and then it goes. So.
Oh, geez.
It's okay.
The only negativity I'm bringing is negativity towards your negativity, which is positive. You look good, Brian.
If I just hold it like this,
Yeah.
it's thinning. It's okay. It'll grow out.
That's what I told myself.
Kendra.
Kendra wants to vote. Dana wants to vote,
Kendra,
and
Dana.
Dennis wants to vote. So those
Kendra,
are the
Dana,
three.
Dennis. Okay.
Yeah, so you're in charge of those. Let's get to it. Ruben, you're on top of Ryan, how it should be. You are going to pitch your number 10 first. What's your number 10 mythical creature?
My number 10 mythical creature, Brian and Jack, is the Fae, F-A-E. So a general topic of Fae creatures, so it could be like trolls and she, which is like S-I-D-H-E. Let's just get that out of the way. It's like the summer court, the winter court, multiple fairies in general, pixies.
I feel terrible, but right as you were telling me what your number 10 pick was that encapsulated all these things, I took a brain fart and was reading a comment. So what's the overall category?
Just the Fae, F-A-E.
F-A, just the Fae.
Yes.
F-A-E. Okay. And that is like a fairy would be included? in
Fairies,
that?
yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
Pixies.
Pixies.
Trolls.
Tina
Got
gnomes,
Fey.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And you're actually on your way to a D&D game right after this, right?
Indeed, yes.
Okay, very good. All right.
Multiple Fae in that session.
If for some multiple Fae in that session. That sounds like it's an orgy of fairies.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Is that
an
what
orgy.
Okay, all
When the
right.
tinker bells are ringing, don't come with your ding-a-linging. Unless you're ready to screw.
Every time a pixie owes, a troll gets his wings.
Guys, it's nice to have four guys on this show. Get
Yeah.
into it
Yeah.
on the first topic.
It's very
Guys, tonight.
it's very broy in here right now. It's okay. It'll be
It'd be
fine.
broier if Sarah was here.
I know. Frank, by the way, that's the comment I was reading. It's really nice to have you here. We're glad that we could give you a distraction. Brian, you're up, buddy. What's your number 10 pick?
I'm going to keep the bro train a-rolling with my number 10 pick. One's just for the bros. Just kidding. This is for everybody. It's the Wolpertinger. Now, the Wolpertinger comes from, if you haven't guessed it, German folklore. And it's, or maybe it's a Wolpertinger. And it is literally just a squirrel-like creature with a bunch of shit on it. It's got wings. It's got antlers. Sometimes a Wolpertinger has a duck bill for no discernible reason. The reason I like the Wolpertinger, doesn't do anything nasty. Doesn't steal children. Doesn't fuck up crops. It just exists, and it's just a weird squirrel with a bunch of different animal parts on it.
Whoa.
And I
Okay.
think that's nice.
All right, well, let's see. I wanted to be able to help the audience visualize such things, so I
I can
downloaded.
act it out.
Oh.
That's my boy.
Yeah, so there you go. That's the Wolpertinger.
Yeah,
All right.
that's good. Because if you didn't do that, I was going to act out a Wolpertinger so the audience could visualize.
I'd like to. I saw that, but I'd still like to see Ryan act out what a Wolfertinger is.
Yeah, do the one with
Okay.
the duck bill.
Okay.
Wait.
And if you're just joining us, I don't need to explain what's happening. It's very obvious to you. Oh, smoking! Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
He doesn't hurt children, but he is not a role model for children either.
No, exactly.
Jabberwocky says, "Oh, that's not cute."
Jabberwocky is freaking out.
That's a mythical creature, not an actual animal.
Yeah.
Which is, thank goodness, because it has horns. Listen, I like the specificity of Ryan's pick, And so, Ryan, you win the first round. So at number 10, we have the Walpertinger. I'm going to do this in lowercase.
I think Faye would have been easier to type. That's how I would have made my pick.
Okay. Granted, that is very smart, yes. So, I got to update Ryan. You have a point. There you go.
Yeah.
You're in the game, buddy. So, all right. Well, that's good. We did a thing. We found out a thing. We learned a thing.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. This has been a great episode.
Good night.
This will forever be part of my e-can now, which is weird.
I love it so much. It's so cute.
You know, they sent me a free shirt, and I don't know what I did with it.
The Wolpertinger did?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. He's like, bitch, wear this.
I'm building my brand.
Yeah, he smoked. It's him smoking on the shirt. It's very weird. Yeah, I don't know.
When their wolper comes a tingin', don't come a ringin'.
All right. If we don't move on, this show is going to take 3 hours. So
Hey, I got nowhere to be on. I have a D&D game to get to.
all right, number 9. Ryan, you get to go first this round. What's your number 9 pick?
Yes, my number 9 is, if you thought pronouncing the Wolpertinger was hard, wait until you get this one. My number 9 is the Catoblapas. The Catoblapas is from Ethiopia folklore. It is a large buffalo-like creature, and get this, its head is very long, or its neck is long like a giraffe's. It's always pointed down, and its breath can kill you or turn you to stone.
Oh.
So, big buffalo, big weird-ass buffalo.
Big, weird-ass buffalo. All right.
Just a real freakazoid. And this one does kill people. This one...
Okay, just in case you were wondering, yeah, this one will do it.
This one will kill you.
All right. I have so many windows open. Let's see. Nope, that was the same thing I already brought into it.
Hey, actually, you got me. My list is all Wolpertingers.
Whoa.
That's
pretty cool, though.
Coplatinger. Now, where's what does this thing do? No, that's not Coplatinger. That's a Catatoblos.
Oh, Brian.
You got him. So, I don't know this. I know it like can kill people or turn people to stone. I think it just hangs out. I think it's like a bad omen.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll work.
I'd take it as a bad omen if I got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it just exists and it kills people if they get too close.
Okay,
Sure.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Ruben,
You know.
what are you going to put against that?
Good luck.
Something that's a little more easy to pronounce. I'm gonna go with the classic old the Boogie Man.
Oh, there you go.
Now the Boogie Man has various forms, but the most popular form that we all know, presumably, Jack, is
Right,
Oogie
Jack?
Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
He was a dancer. He was a singer. He knew how to put on a show. In addition to that, prior to his stint as the performer in that movie, he was used as a way to threaten children by their parents to make them perform admirably as children, I suppose. Make them follow instructions and go to sleep early. And there's a Mexican version. In fact, it's a Latin, for my Latinx people out there, a version called El Cucuy. And that scared me as a child.
Scared me right now.
Yeah. But yeah, Oogie Boogie, he has a little happy fat side to himself where he's like dancing. And then a real mean streak when he is used by his parents to discipline children.
Oh.
Yeah, Oogie Boogie was a sack of worms. Indeed, Dana, thank you. He was a sack of worms. Yeah. Now, there's a couple of versions of how he looks. One being that, another one just being a small person with red eyes.
Yeah.
And it looked like, with red eyes. And it's thought to be a child who was once lost and turned into the Boogeyman, which is a real sad story. And now he haunts other children. I said my piece.
I didn't put a picture of yours up there, but I guess I
The
should.
boogeyman is a boogie boy.
there you
Oh my god!
Wow.
Jesus Christ! I was expecting the guy from The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Same.
I didn't get down that far.
Whoa.
Jack, who are you going to vote for this round?
Well, that one just scared the shorts off me. Gotta go with the boogeyman. There's going to be a show on the big day of giving. I don't understand how it works, but Brian's going to try and scare us. So Brian can talk more about that. But
Yeah.
honestly, if that was on it, it would win. I'm voting for the boogeyman. I also like that Ruben said that he performed in that movie. That Ruben accepts that he's real and played himself. And like sort of like a kind of like Nomadland, a real person playing their own life story type thing.
All right.
Where's his Oscar?
Well, congratulations. Boogeyman won. So, Ruben, you're on the board. It's 1-1, how it should be. Tied all the way to the bottom. Yeah, Ruben's was dark, at least the one I found.
He's pretty scary.
All right, Ryan, it's back to you. What's your number 8 pick? This is going to
an
be...
audience?
Audience.
Kendra, you're picking. Kendra, lock in.
Kendra.
Okay.
All right.
I gotta really sell this one. My number 8 pick. This is me selling it. My number 8 pick is the Golem, and the Golem also has various forms throughout anything, but it basically refers to a creature made out of clay or stone. And actually, you didn't know this, but it originated from Jewish folklore, and they created golems. And the crazy thing about golems is there's a lot of metaphors baked in that, you know, deal with the experience that people went through at that time. And yeah, golems, full of metaphors.
All right. Let's see.
I like that he said that it's made out of clay and it has metaphors baked in.
I know, me too. I bet it was that.
That's one of those accidental jokes I wish I thought of and was able to say I thought of it, but I just threw it out
I haven't been to a party in so long, but I just felt like Ryan was cornering me at a party when he said, the crazy thing about golems is, it's like, this is good. I haven't got a chance to hear what's on Ryan's mind in a while.
Golems. Golems.
Golem.
Golem.
Sorry.
Yeah, I feel sorry because I feel like Ruben and I could talk about, we're just like giving you fucking dissertations about these creatures because we're both big nerds.
Yes.
No, this is a good episode. What do you mean we're crushing
We're
records?
learning it.
Everyone's sharing it.
Ruben, you're up next. What's your number 8 pick?
This one goes out to my straight homie from Latinx as well, the Chupacabra.
Oh.
Now, he is almost self-explicit. He chupas cabras. For those of you who don't know what that means, he sucks goats mainly. But a lot of livestock as well. Goats not exclusive, and by that I mean vampirically. He bites them and sucks their blood out. Yeah. So he's been. Oh yeah, thank you. So he's been described almost like lizard-like, kind of like that, or even dog-like, the size of a small bear. So that necessarily is not to size, but and he does have spines coming out of his back all the way down to his tail. Just like that. Yeah, exactly.
That is scary.
And my most favorite part is that he's brown, like me, and yeah.
My most favorite part is that he sucks goats like I do. Well, different than I do, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for clarifying the suck.
You're welcome, Tyler.
All right. It's Kendra, right?
Yes, to Kendra.
Kendra, it's time for you to vote. Is it going to be the Golem or Chupacabra? Do your thing, Kendra.
If your thing is voting, do your thing.
Think about the symbolic potential of the Chupacabra versus the Golem. Golem, a lot of symbology. You know. Chupacabra sucks goats.
I did explain the switch. They have one switch apiece, Kendra. So, it's okay. She voted anyway. It goes to you, Ryan. There you go.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. This might not be the best phrase. I'm gonna blow my load real quick. And I'm gonna do a switcheroo.
He uses his switch,
and only because I don't care if I lose this game. I need to have Chupacabra on that list.
Okay, all right, okay. Fair enough.
I respect it.
Oh, I spelled that wrong.
CHP Cabras. That's me protesting my speeding ticket. Highway Patrol, aren't you
CHP Cabras.
People are like, are you ACAB? Are you with us? I'm like, I am mad. They're demons.
Well, Ruben, you ended up getting another point on the board, but Kendra is not happy. She said, fuck Ruben.
Fuck Ruben.
Thank God I don't know this kid, Euben.
Kendra wants you to switch back.
What? I wasn't going to.
Okay.
And I'm so sorry, Kendra. Keep tuning in. I got some great stuff on this that I feel like
Perhaps
you would
we can have Kendra maybe down the line pick another one.
Maybe
I feel like maybe she hasn't been.
If we like,
especially if you like symbolism. Oh, you're gonna love this list.
She can take one of mine because we got Dana and Dennis as well.
well, we'll see. Yeah, I think that's going to cover everyone. It's okay. We'll get everybody. Whoever votes online ends up getting switched at some point. So that's what. In fact, that's what Dennis said too. He's like, "Welcome to the Switch Club," because everyone gets switched. All right, let's do this. We're at number 7. Ryan, you are up next. What's your number 7 pick?
I feel like I've went first the last couple times. Maybe Ruben.
Oh,
should
did
go
you?
First. Yeah.
Ruben, back to you. What would you like to pitch?
Basically, Ruben's is just notable.
What?
Your pitches are really notable, so it feels like you go first.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, Dustin, thank you.
Oh, sorry, Kendra.
And in fact, I would still like to apologize to Kendra as well on behalf of Euben. I don't know what he was thinking. But for my number 7 pick, I would like to pick a Sphinx. Depends on which culture you come from. It could be Greek culture or Egyptian culture, but I tend to go more towards the Egyptian culture. It could be male or female. And they have the body of a lion, the head or face of a male or female human. Mm-hmm. And they are known to be wise. And in fact, there's one story where I think they were at the city of Thebes, and they were supposed to be asked riddles. Supposed to solve one of their riddles before they left into destroying the city of Thebes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Do I need a picture of this one, or is everybody on board with
Ryan does a pretty good one. Do it again, Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Just like that.
Yeah,
there
that's
you
nice.
go. See?
Wow.
That's very good.
I'm
Source
seeing
material
double.
right there. So.
And
All right.
scene.
So Sphinx at number 7.
And also, the Sphinx helped Harry Potter in the maze in the Triwizard Tournament as well.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
Oh,
In the books, not the movie.
Oh, got it. Okay. Let's see. Tyler says good pick, by the way.
Respectable.
Jabberwocky's on board too. So Ryan, what do you got against Sphinx?
Yeah, hey, got to give it up to Ruben. Great pick. Really love that pick. My number 7 is the Bicorn. The Bicorn, I actually didn't get what folklore this is from, but the Bicorn is literally it's a combination of like a panther and like a horse. Some cultures it's literally just a horse with 2 horns, but the Bicorn's whole deal is that it eats faithful husbands, and the idea being it's so like sort of rotund and wealthy because there's so many faithful husbands out there. So you know a man came up with this. A man came up with the Bicorn, but it's a very large 2-horned beast that eats faithful husbands. Also has a dude's face, by the way.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Fair enough. I think I got a picture of that. This is just a horse.
So there is a certain picture that I would love.
Not going to happen.
God damn it. It's just picture that with just a larger with a dude's face on it.
Brian has his safe search on, Ryan. He's not going to get the same results that you did.
Search, yeah.
I think Brian actually found it. Show him real quick, Brian.
Whoa, there it is.
Yeah. I'll go in on it right there. Yeah, that's it.
Now say the line that Bicorns always say.
Men don't cheat.
The next time I'm at a wedding and they ask any objections, I'm gonna be like, Bicorns exist. Don't do it, bro.
exactly.
I think this round I have to go with the classic and the more well known the Sphinx on this. So,
Oh, I thought it was the Bicorn.
Classic Bicorn.
Let me spell this correctly. There we go. Right? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Ruben, you pick up a point for that. You're winning 3 points now. 3 points to Ryan's 1 point.
But folks, Ryan still got a switch.
It's true. It's true. We're at number 6. Number 6. I think I screwed up someplace, but let's just go ahead and have Ryan. You get to pitch your number 6 pick first.
All right. So this was tough for me. When I was creating this list, I knew number 6 had to go to. Bicorns are a thing. They totally are. You're so cool. So, preface this: there are so many fucking horse demons out there. Literally every culture has like 18 different horse demons. So I had to pick my favorite horse-themed mythical creature. There are so fucking many. I know I already picked Bicorn, but there's another one. It's the Kelpie. Kelpie's at number 6. Kelpie is a water horse. And it lures people into the ocean or lakes, mainly lakes. And it's like a horse that's in a lake, and people are like, oh, what's that horse doing there? They go out to rescue the horse, and then the Kelpie drowns and eats them. Classic.
How does one spell this?
This would be Kel pie. So spelled like Kelpie.
Kelpie.
Kelpie. Kelpie.
Okay. All right. And what's it supposed to look like?
So it can actually look like a lot of different things. It sometimes shapeshifts, but it's like a watery horse.
A watery horse. Okay.
Like a
Watery
horse of the sea, a seahorse, maybe.
Now those are real.
Okay, so I picked this picture from the Google.
Oh my god!
Yeah, look at that. Now you guys are on board, huh?
No,
Hell
if I saw that horse drowning, I would be like, "Good day, sir. You go through your own battle. I'm not going to get involved."
Maybe it'll lure you in by shape-shifting into something you would want to rescue. Like
Oh,
sometimes.
like a faithful husband.
Yeah.
Save me!
Yeah.
I want to go home to my wife.
All right. Well, that is a very scary thing right there. It has no genitals except for.
That's what you find the
Unless he has 2 long genitals right there.
Yeah.
No genitals, just vibes.
Just vibes. Number 6, we go to Ruben. Ruben, what's your number 6 pick?
My number 6 is a Griffon, or otherwise known as a Griffon.
Okay.
A Griffon is a animal that, let me read it real quick, has the body of a lion, but in fact also the head and wings of an eagle. Now, this is widely known in Greek and European mythology, but if you take a trip to Hogwarts, you shall see that it is a symbol of the Gryffindors, where the famous Harry Potter once was placed by the Sorting Hat.
There's a picture. I found one that looks more American than most.
That is a bald eagle with him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That Griffon's like, hell no, I'm not paying for your shit. You make your own way in this world.
Don't take away my guns.
Blame the animal, not the claws.
All right. Let's see. Oh, Jack, you get to pick this round.
Okay, so Mignon, when I posted about that I was doing the show, she's like, I'm here for the Griffins. And she just showed up just now.
Just in
for
time.
the comment for the
Yeah.
Griffins. Gotta give it up for Mignon and Griffons. It's just all working. It's on. And go with Kelpie. I'd follow a faithful husband into the sea any day.
Yeah, that's what they are.
That's
Hell
funny.
yeah. I'll take
Okay,
it.
so Ryan, you picked up the point this round. You're at number.
He's giving himself a celebratory chug. Just toss that sucker. Oh.
We're at
I
number.
forgot how to dab for a second.
Yeah.
That's how Griffins dance.
That's so cute.
We're at number 5. We'll go back to Ruben. Ruben, you get to pitch yours first.
And
this
number
time.
5 is an audience
Dana.
member?
Audience member. Dana.
And then Dennis, stay locked in. You're next. But Dana. It's you.
Yeah, this is going out to Dana. There are various incarnations of this mythical creature. And they made a horrible incarnation in the mid 2000s, but everything else is fantastic. The vampire, or the vampire, or Nosferatu is a member of this mythical creature clan. He, but yeah, I spelled it with a YR in case you're interested, but you can spell it with a IR.
Theater kid.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess, you all know about it. Garlic, mirrors, blood.
Got it. All right, yeah.
Got him.
Just so everybody's on board. This is from the Diaries of Vampires. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's them.
Oh, and they're all sexy, by the way.
I'm shocked Brian didn't go with Twilight, but these are still sexy vampires.
Yeah, they're all sexy.
For some reason, I put in vampire and it autocorrect. It suggested diaries. like nobody searches for real vampires; they just search for vampire diaries.
Yeah, and if you're all interested in this history here, these are brothers from the 1800s, Stefan and Damien, where they met Elena later, and she's spoilers, a doppelganger. Of a previous past incarnation.
Oh. This is from, that from the show?
Yeah.
You watched that show?
I'm going to admit to it.
Okay. I'm
not
all
proudly,
right with
not
it.
proudly, but I know it.
All right. Yeah, everyone was
I
like,
watch Bosch. We all have things.
things.
I do.
Yeah, one watches a criminal procedure show, the other watches
the
a
slowest, most boring show I've ever watched every episode of.
Oh, no.
Sarah Goldbaum, we need you back now. I'm doing fine. And maybe we don't need to put that comment up, Brian.
Is it a good show? Did you like it?
I liked it enough that it pulled me in, but I hated every single character, every single episode, and it got worse. And I hated them more and more as it progressed. And I thought to myself, why am I treating myself like this? Do I not like myself? But it was interesting, but I hated all of them, and it got progressively worse as the seasons went on.
Well, see, now you know. All right.
The show itself was a vampire.
Yeah.
Hiding.
Wow. The
All
world
right.
is a vampire.
Ryan, what's your number 5 pick?
My number 5, Ruben, bringing vampires into this. Great move. My number 5 is, I don't know why I said that like that. It's dragons. Dragons number 5.
Dragons.
We all know the drill. They're literally everywhere. Something about these big stinking lizards people love. And I love dragons. They're ferocious. Sometimes they're often painted as wise, holder of secrets and mysteries. They're really impactful. Pretty much any sort of fantasy, anything you run into is going to have some sort of incarnation of dragon.
Yeah.
It's going to be there.
All right. Good pick. This is going to the audience.
Dana's up.
That's a dragon.
Dana, you have to pick between vampires or dragons. Vampires or dragons.
Dragons, described by Ryan King as big stinking lizards. Fuck vampires.
Whoa!
I agree with both of those.
Yeah. We're just waiting. Oh, Dana gets to pick this time.
Yeah,
so
Dana's up.
they're saying, please, dragons. Game of Thrones versus Twilight.
Dana Please Dragon is a good character name.
Yeah.
For a sketch.
If it was 2006, I'd go with Ruben, but dragons never sparkle. Dragons for the win. So there you go. So Ryan, you picked up another point.
Nice.
Thank you.
Which means that this show is all tied up right now. So, boom, there's your third point. Before we go on, I want to remind everybody that Big Day of Giving is coming up on, where is the thing? Down there? That's it. It's always opposite. It's coming up on May 6th. If you don't know, we're going to do 24 hours of live streaming. We have shows all the way from 12:01 a.m. to 11:59 at night. So make sure you tune in. Jack's going to be joining us for several shows. Ruben, you've been placed on a couple things already.
I'm gonna eat wings.
Oh, yeah,
Unrelated to any show.
And I will be watching.
yeah, you're going to be on the Wing Show, and that's when Y2 Yay is going to be playing at the same time. They're going to be going back and forth. They're going to be inside of the comedy spot, the showroom, going back and forth on the stage. It's going to be like a real telethon or something like that.
Damn,
so make sure you tune in. It is a fundraiser. It's all across Sacramento. All these nonprofits, over 700, are trying to raise money all in one day. So if you can give just a little bit, we would appreciate it. I know we've come to you a lot over the last year, but I'm telling you, I'm hoping that this is the last time we're going to have to bother you for a while, because hopefully in June we'll be back to some normal operations. But guess what? We're still going to live stream, so it'll be good. All of you that have been tracking in and watching, you can stay and continue watching shows. But be here next week on Thursday all day long, or just an hour. All the information is in the link in the description of this video, so go check that out. It's a big day of giving, and we have already, get this, we already have donations of over $700.
Oh,
we haven't even started.
Damn,
And
dude.
that means, too, we have $6,000 in matching funds. So everyone that has donated so far has had their donation doubled.
Ooh,
So we are actually at $1,400 right now, and we haven't even opened up I mean, you can donate now if you like, but it's not even official. It's not even on the tally board yet. So
whiz.
inside information. All right, that's enough of that. Let's get on to the show. That's our commercial for the day.
Oh, man, but I wish commercials were that good. I mean, this is going to be amazing. 24 hours?
24 hours, $25,000 is what we are trying to raise this year. We did almost $20,000 last year.
That's more than I make in a week. Let's do it.
Oh, that beats me. It's more than making a day.
Did you just cry a little bit? Because I did. Let's see. 4. 4. Is this to Ryan? Let's go to Ryan. Ryan, what's your number 4?
Hey, what the fuck's up, man?
I like how you just yeah, let's go.
Ryan,
So,
this is Ryan.
much like Ruben did it as number 10 spot, I'm using a creature that's sort of a catch-all, sort of a group. And my number 4 is merfolk. Much like dragons, they're kind of everywhere. Each culture has their own sort of spin on merfolks. They're my number 4 spot because they've been blowing up lately. Shape of Water, much? Anybody? Even before them, we got Hellboy. There was a fish man in Hellboy. So, merfolks, are they sexy? Yes. Next question.
Can you put in merfolks and get an image for that?
Just do the sexiest one you can find.
Well, I'm going to go with the top one. I don't have room. I don't have time to find sexy, but this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There you go.
That's sexy in my book.
Classic Trident.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
By the way, yeah, this is the URL. I should have done that. But also, Jennifer has a fundraiser. She's raising money, and so can you. You can start your own fundraiser, so people can fundraise on your page, and it goes to the overall tally.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty cool. I know that a couple people have them. Mel has one for charades. Mike LaRosa has one for his
Super Mario Jogathon.
Super Mario Jogathon. Movie Libs has one, so you can go find those. All right, let's move on. All right. By the way, Dustin, bringing it back to the show, says he'd fuck that one. So
Thank
there you
you,
go.
Dustin.
I'd like to think he wrote that when I came back on screen.
Yeah. It was just
referred to me
this.
as that.
He was like, I fucked that one.
Oh, look at that merfolk in that yellow shirt.
Can't see my legs. Could be a tail.
All right, Merfolk at number 4. Let's go to Ruben. Ruben, what's your number 4 pick?
I am going to go with one of the more common mythical creatures, the werewolf.
Werewolf.
Or, as the French would say, the loup-garou.
Oh, wow.
That's a subdivision of the werewolf, where a curse is placed on you as opposed to being bitten and turning into one.
Oh, did not know that.
But if we go to the movie Underworld, we can see, yes. Now that's like my kind of werewolf, am I right,
I'd fuck
folks?
that.
Yes.
Look at his eyes. It's like, I desire you.
Why do none of these mythical characters have genitals? None of them have genitals.
It's tucked in. It's just real furry.
Maybe the better question is, why do I look straight at their genitals every time I bring up a picture of them? So.
That doesn't seem out of line to me.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
It's boys' night.
Yeah.
Boys.
I see a bunch of furry faces already before we saw the
Is this my pick this time?
Yeah, for sure. We just had an audience pick.
Holy
Which
shit.
one would you rather fuck, Brian? That's the
That's
question.
Yeah, I gotta go. I've never liked having sex in the water, so I'm gonna go werewolf on this one
Oh,
for
that's
sure.
such a cool answer. And justification.
Yeah, I feel that.
Werewolf. There we go. Number 4 is now werewolf. And Ruben, you pick up the point for that.
Ooh.
You're sitting at 4 points. Ryan, you're close behind at 3. We are at the number 3 pick. Jack, you're picking this time.
And then number 2 is Dennis.
Oh, he's going to pick at number 2. Good. All right. And Ruben, you're going to go first. Going to pitch your number 3.
I've been sort of all around the world, and I thought I'd bring it back to North America. We're going to take a look at our big friend called the Bigfoot.
The Bigfoot.
Or the missing link.
Yeah.
Now, I know we don't know much about Bigfoot, but we do know that he is a large creature, furry. He likes to strike a pose. And he has the most famous picture taken of him out of all the North American mythical creatures.
I've got that picture right here.
Yeah. I'd like to think that he has a wife and child.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That's the most famous picture.
yeah. Can you see how look how his eyes are? He's soft eyes, very caring eyes.
Yeah.
He has children. He has to. They might even have like a high school that they take him to. Go to his football games.
By the way, Carissa says Bigfoot is real, disqualified.
Well,
So
we will debate this later, Carissa.
all right.
But Mr. Henderson is not real.
Hey, if they've got kids, that means they've got genitals.
There it is.
This is good stuff.
Oh, that should be the check. If they're real, they have genitals. Oh.
Boys' night.
Let's say check. All right, number 3 is Bigfoot. Ryan, what's your number 3 pick?
Yeah, we've been all over the world today, and I'd like to bring it back also to North America, namely my favorite state, West Virginia. It's got pine trees, it's got resin, and it's got Mothman. Mothman is my number 3.
All right.
Ooh.
So here... Oh, sorry.
No, please, go ahead.
Here's my dissertation on Mothman. He's a man that looks like a moth.
Okay.
That's it. So mysterious, but I love to meet this Mothman. Love to meet Mothman.
The pictures here are great.
Mothman like shows up and then there's a disaster there afterwards. Like he stood on a bridge and then the next day the bridge exploded or something.
Whoa.
fucking
And he has a
Mothman.
prophecy.
Yeah, this is from the Mothman prophecies. We've read the same literature on this subject.
Damn.
Ooh!
There he is,
Wow.
Mothman.
Yeah. Looks scary, but I'd chug a brew with this particular Mothman.
Jack, this is up to you. Are you going to go with Bigfoot or are you going to go with Mothman?
Man, two good guys. And if anyone of them want to get a brew and we can check each other's genitals, I'm down. But I got to go with this classic Squatch. I got to go Bigfoot.
All right, so Bigfoot takes the number 3 spot. Ryan, you still have...
You know, I was going to say actually that's a really good pick by Ruben, and I really switch it up. I'm trying to find something to throw for emphasis. My wallet. Switch!
Trying to find something to throw because you forgot how to dab. How dare you switch me?
Yeah, Katie was right on it. She said, switch that shit. It happened. That was right after Crystal said, Bigfoot every time. Not
time.
this time.
Every time.
There was a funny comment up here. I wish I would have highlighted it. But they said, yeah, thanks. Just wait until the audience pick to use your Switch. So,
Yeah, I saw that from Tim Crump.
But it is the audience. Dennis.
It turned out fine. So Dennis is voting this round. We're at number 2. Ryan, we go to you. What's your number 2 pick?
Oh, ho, ho. Yes. My number 2 pick is the Mimic. Now, the Mimic actually has no origin in any folklore. The Mimic started in the tabletop role-playing game D&D, to the best of my knowledge. And literally, it is a chest that you open, and turns out it's not a chest, it's a nasty monster, and it closes its lid on you and starts to eat you. That's the Mimic. It's terrifying, it's archonic, it's in every video game ever, and it has contributed to some of the most harrowing experiences I've had as a gamer. I'm a gamer. What's up, gamers? Sorry. Boys' night, gamer night. And every time I get eaten by a Mimic, it's a heartbreak, and I think the Mimic's really cool. And look at that tongue.
Yeah, that's really good.
What that mouth do, Mimic?
Right?
Yeah.
Ain't no genitals on that one.
Yeah, find out if I have genitals without
Oh, yeah, there's no way there's genitals on that. Yeah.
Looks like me after a couple Slurpees. 4 Slurpees.
Tyler is very happy about this pick. Good job. So we're at number 2. Ryan's pick for number 2 was Mimic. Ruben, what is your pick for number 2?
I am gonna go with a large and very colorful bird. Its tears can heal anything. Its song voice can give you hope to all those who do not have it. I will let you know what it is after I describe it once more. It dies in its own ashes and then rebirthed or reborn, better phrasing, reborn from those ashes, the Phoenix.
The Phoenix.
Ooh.
Oh, the Phoenix.
Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see. Also a Harry Potter character.
It's mainly where I know all this stuff about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing is you definitely got a creature education reading all the books. There you go.
Wow.
Oh, that's one from the Bible apparently.
Oh.
I
You
know.
can tell those
Wow.
those lines are singing a beautiful song. The little lines around his head.
And I know Ryan loves metaphors. This is a metaphor for Jesus here.
Oh.
It's a metaphor for Jesus.
Oh, is there a Phoenix on Ben Affleck's back?
Yep. 100% confirmed.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a picture of him at the beach. Brian, I hate to give you another specific image to find.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Just type in Ben Affleck tattoo, it should come up. He looks really sad. He has a towel around his waist, probably Dunkin' Donuts and on the other side, and a cigarette in his mouth.
This is a terrible tattoo.
It's a cool tattoo.
No, it's
This is the
terrible.
most divorced tattoo ever.
Yeah, Ben and I have the same tattoo. As soon as you get divorced and you're over 40, you got to go get this.
Yes.
There you
Oh,
go.
wow. He made a huge mistake.
Huge mistake.
Yeah, putting it on his back.
Yes.
Should have.
Damn.
That's gross. That tattoo is terrible. All right, the pick is Mimic versus Phoenix, and it's Dennis. And Dennis has already voted. He is already on top of this.
Before seeing Ben Affleck's tattoo.
Yes. Yeah. It's neither one. I get the point. It's just Ben Affleck's back. No, he says, damn tough call, but I run D&D and have used mimics a lot because I love them. So he says Mimic wins at number 2. And because there's no switches left, that's what ends up on the board. So Ruben, was it Ruben or Ryan? That was Ryan.
Yeah.
So the Mimic is on the board, and Ryan gets the point. We're at 5-4. If Ruben wins this next one, we end in a tie. If Ryan wins number 1, goes to Ryan tonight. So big winner. So this is do or die, Ruben. Do or die moment for you. Number 1. Ruben, you get to go first. What are you going to pitch?
I am going to pitch something that we've already seen. I'm going to give it a beat. 1, 2, and I will say this is the king of all serpents. No, it's not the basilisk. It is the dragon. The dragon is the number 1 mythical creature for me. It is the most majestic creature ever. It is humongous. It's got all this huge flight span. And of course, adding to what Ryan said, they sometimes are attributed to being even shapeshifters because they're so magical as well. So they can sometimes take on human form. But yeah, the dragon.
Well, good. Now, just remember, it doesn't matter if dragon's already on the board. It's dragon against whatever Ryan chooses. And then we vote on that. So, and then if dragon wins, then it gets weird. But you'll see what happens. So,
Let's get weird.
Ryan, what are you going to put at number 1?
Yeah, so Ruben and I, birds of a feather, we flock together. You know the saying. My number 1 pick has also already been on or been discussed. I'm going to give it a beat. My number 1 pick is the Sasquatch. We're talking Bigfoot, baby. That is my number freaking 1 mythical creature. And the metric I use to measure this is Bigfoot is probably the only thing on this list that I would actually want to be real. Because Bigfoot is just painted in this lovable life. He's like big, goofy guy that just wanders the forest. He's played with Tenacious D. He's done other things, mainly that thing though. He's played with Tenacious D as their drummer, and I think the Sasquatch is just such a lovely mythical character.
All right, so we have Bigfoot versus dragon. Let's do this. Kendra, are you still on here? If you are, you're going to vote for the number 1 pick. You have to pick dragon or Bigfoot.
Kendra, if you're not on here, just drop a comment and let us know.
She's there.
But I think before we vote, can we see Matt Damon's back tattoo?
Yeah,
see if it's a Sasquatch or a dragon.
I'm gonna check on this and see if Matt Damon has.
Oh no, I don't think he's ever been.
I'm gonna Matt Damon back tattooed. Kendra's here. She has voted.
Oh.
Oh, this is pretty good. Oh no, wait. No, I don't want to play a video. This has to do some sort of bit with Conan, but it looks like Conan did a bit where Matt Damon has a tattoo of Ben Affleck with a phoenix on his back. So.
That's really
such
good.
A natural head turn.
And Kendra has voted. She says dragon.
Oh!
Dragon. So this is great. So dragon has already been picked, right? So here's what happens. Ruben, you get a point for dragon since that was your pick this time.
Thank
so
you.
now the score is tied 5-5. Dragon's already been settled. So here's what we have to do. We go to number 1. You have to pick one of the things that you already pitched that did not make the list. And that's what we're going to put up at number 1. So pick your favorite thing or the thing you think will win at number 1.
Dang. What a great
Can I
episode.
pick Sasquatch again or nay?
You can. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Can I do
Because it didn't make your list, so you can do that.
Can I do Bigfoot?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Agree.
So
Okay,
here's what
I have an idea.
happens. This has never happened in the history of the show.
Well,
Bigfoot wins.
Sorry, Brian, I actually haven't picked my pick yet.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. All right. So Bigfoot, is that what you're gonna go with, Ruben?
Yes, indeed it is.
Okay, Bigfoot. Ryan, what are you gonna go with?
You love him, you hate him. But the audience has been clamoring for him to come back. It's the Bicorn! Bicorn!
Okay.
The Bicorn!
This is
Not
between
meet my husband!
This is between me and Jack. So we're going to vote at the same time.
Yeah.
If we both vote on the same thing, then that's what wins, and we have a final list. If not, it goes to the audience, and they are going to vote. The choice that gets the most votes wins. Okay, so it's Bigfoot versus Bicorn. Do you want to see what the audience is saying right now?
Yeah, show me what the audience is saying.
Tracy is a Bigfoot fan. Bicorn for Kendra. Bicorn for Dennis.
Bicorn says, he says Bicorn no.
Oh no!
We got to read the full ballot.
Crystal's saying Bigfoot for number 1. What the hell is a Bicorn for Jennifer? She came in late.
The Bicorn, by the way, is
Just read the Bicorn report.
Yeah, the Bicorn report. Well, the funny thing is I have every character that's been up here so far.
Oh yes, let's see them all.
Let's see. No, I'm sure I can find the Bicorn. If I just. Oh yeah, that's
Oh, that's creepy.
that's appropriately placed. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just sort of mash them all together. Oh. Oh.
There they are. Freedom.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
Zombie horrors.
You know what? I can't find it. I don't want to play this game anymore.
It's okay.
Ah. No, man, I knew that one was coming. So
Okay, I give up. All right, so ready to vote, Jack?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Bigfoot!
Bigfoot wins the
Fuck
game.
you, Ryan. We could have had a beautiful moment with you and Ruben both getting 6 points and winning. You threw it away for what? A Bicorn?
Oh, Bicorn!
Oh.
So it could have been a 6-6 tie. Ryan did, in fact, throw it away for Bicorn. It's a 6-5. Ruben, you are the winner of the top 10 list show. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nicely done.
I would like to take half my point
Yes.
and give half point to Ryan
Okay.
because he had Bigfoot at heart, but decided to go for the laugh.
Okay.
Okay. I'll
Holy
take those
cow,
points.
his generosity is making it a tie.
All right.
Oh
All
my
those points that Ruben gave me,
god.
Since it
And
ended up.
I'm betting them all on Bicorn. Betting those points on Bicorn. Let's go back to let's vote again. I'm betting on Bicorn. It's gonna win this time.
I just put Bicorn on the list just so you'd be quiet. So it's up on the list.
I'm satisfied.
All right. This has been fantastic. Ryan and Ruben, thank you so much for being guests on the show. Jack, thank you for being co-host. Thank you for being here. Jack,
Thank you.
whenever you want to come in, you're more than welcome.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'll just stand behind Sarah menacingly.
Looking very weird and
Hey, it's the only way I know how.
Kendra said for the second time on the show, her pick got tossed.
I got on.
Hey,
there.
it got on. See, we took care of everybody.
Big feet.
It took a while, but we came back to it. So, thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget about Big Day of Giving coming up on Thursday. No matter what, you're going to get 24 hours of programming, so it'll be a good time. Stick around. Coming up next, it's Questionable Advice. Great cast coming up on that too. I still have to prep for that show, so I'm going to get the heck out of here. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye. It's coming back soon.